30-yard circle, and that shot got field change as well. So the third comes in, and there was a mid-off which is now a long off. And Faz Fazal, that'll give him a lot of confidence going into the innings. You see that long off back, and the third came in. The bowler's going to go slightly full.
Around the wicket as well, just to try and prevent the width that we saw that previous delivery.
The way he played that shot tells you the story that he's still playing cricket competitively. He was playing first-class cricket till the previous season, just retired. Faz. Great footwork, lovely high elbow to go along with that shot. Looks very elegant, like all left-handers do, for some reason. Hemang Godani, another very elegant left-hander. Now, the captain of the Capitals, Dinesh Karthik, is always very proactive with his field placement, with his bowling changes. We saw that in the previous game. Only had 144 to play with, but did a wonderful job as a leader.
Ooh, bit of bounce. And see movement away slightly there.
Fast bowlers don't like getting hit. The moment there was a 4-run single, he just bent his back a bit more, got a bit more purchase out of the surface. Look at that effort delivery. Yeah, no foot movement from Dwell Smith. Very lucky not to get an outside edge. Seam position from Suranga Lucknow. Final delivery. He's going to finish well. Oh no, it's a couple more deliveries left. Correction.
That one's just scuttling along the ground, but still played quite awkwardly by Dwayne Smith, who's trying to cross back that with the leg side. So he's yet to find his feet so far. 5 off 12. It's been a good start by the superstars.
You can see the pressure building on Dwayne Smith. There's a bit of chat going on between Duncan, Ian Bell. It also just shows that how seriously they take these matches. He batted beautifully. He got a 60 in the previous match. And they'll expect the same from him. And look at that view. It looks so beautiful, this ground.
No run, so good finish to the over. 3 overs gone. The score is only 10 without loss. Smith's makes the line share deliveries. It's been quite tricky so far. Just playing themselves in the India Capitals.
And this is the over where they're going to go. Usually it's the 4th over where you're going to go a bit hard. You assess the conditions. You know what the bowlers are trying to do. And the left-armer, for a left-hand batsman, is going to be an easy option to go aerial. There's a big gap between square leg and long on. And that's where you think Faz Fazal will try and go, especially if the ball turns.
Oh, I tell you what, that was right off the cue end. There was a bit of grip, slow return, but the ball to the stumps as well. That would have been a way to get out.
Yeah, there was a bit of turn, and also the important thing was that the ball stopped on the surface. It's just magnificent batting. Again, slightly turn, but look at that shot. Mid-off was quite wide as well. Took full advantage.
14 runs off the 5th. It is now 28 for 1.
pushing over 14 coming from it. We were just saying how Smith was really struggling. He was on 5 from 13, and then suddenly it was as if he'd been listening to Nikhil Chopra, and he went, well, this is what I can do, and he really accelerated, and that was the over they needed to try and get themselves going, because it had been slow, it had been turgid until that point. There's a fielder set just for that. So, Nikhil, is that the fireworks you wanted to see?
Well, the puck was boiling. He played a maiden over against Abdul Razak, and he was 5 from 13. You sensed that he was going to make a move. Well, surprised Namanoja, Georgia, new man in, the way Abdul Razak has been bowling on the mark, bit of turn, new man in, get a slip in place. You need to pick up wickets when the ball's turning.
Struck on the bat, well, just the bowler who likes this, no one else moving up for that one, but he's making things happen here. Razak has been in phenomenal form. And this was the wicket, the first one to go down, well taken above his head. He's having a good couple of days. Gives himself room, a very loud shout of no early on, just picks out that fielder inside the ring.
Well, was sent to take on the left-hand spinner. A good catch out in the deep as well, because Namanoja opened the innings in the previous game because of the loaded finger spinners in the Southern Superstars. So they asked the left hand and right hand combination to try and upset the rhythm of the Southern Superstars. There was a game plan in place, but India captains not been able to capitalize on that game plan.
Comes down the pitch to that one. That's the thing with game plans, isn't it? That's the reason we have game plan A, B, C. 6 overs gone, Capitals 28 for 1. The power play there, another maiden, and that was just for the last of Razak. And there is the signal, end of the power play. So 28 runs coming from it, and the wicket. So not quite the explosive batting we might have wanted. Oja yet to get off the mark. Change of bowler. Subodh Bhatni, the right arm medium, 44 matches, 52 wickets, and a reasonable economy to boot.
Yeah, it comes from Delhi. Subodh Bhatni normally doesn't swing the ball, but he gets the ball to do something off the surface as well. He gets those cutters in place, Subodh Bhatni, when he played for Delhi.
Into the pitch this time, and they'll pick up one off the beginning of the over. Well, we've seen the end of Fazal, and Razak really had his number today. He just couldn't get him away, couldn't read it that time, trying to swing across the line, trying to give himself a bit of room. Again, trying to work it round the corner, and Razak that one.
Into the body, he is so strong on that onside. From deep square leg to deep mid-wicket, times the cricket ball really well. If you want to try and restrict Wayne Smith, try and bowl on that fourth stump, outside that off stump.
That time slightly fuller, stricter, just keeping him honest, and come through for one. And with that 6, there was no chance Smith was running for that one. He knew from the moment it came off his bat. Sets off and decides not quite ready. Oja. 1 from 8 to him at the moment. That's a glorious view of this wonderful stadium, lit up in all the colours. Nice to play. There is a field down there, and they'll just pick up one, and actually, in the end, they capitalise and come back for a second, and that closes out the 7th over. India Capitals 39 for 1, and they are struggling at the moment to really inject the impetus. It's Smith who's doing the hitting, and it's time to have a chat, and it is time for the strategic timeout.
That takes your breath away.
1 मिनट, अरे सामान तो पूरा लेकर जाओ।
इस मैच को पूरा लाइव दिखाया जाएगा। आप सभी से अनुरोध है, कृपया इस चैनल को लाइक करें और सब्सक्राइब करें।
कोई निडर होकर खेलता है तो कोई दिखाता है अपनी ताकत का कमाल। जब प्रो कबड्डी लीग की टीम के बुलदान टकराएंगे एक दूसरे से, तब हर किसी की सांस थमेगी। सिर्फ स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर। और देखिए मेरी हॉटस्टार स्पेशल ताज़ा खबर ओनली ऑन डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार 27 सितंबर से।
Oslo वापस आएंगे। लीग क्रिकेट का असली जज्बा लेजेंड्स लीग क्रिकेट सीजन 3 28 सितंबर से by Star Sports Network। National Breath Pro Kabaddi League Season 11 starts 18th October on the Star Sports Network and Disney Plus Hotstar।
1 मिनट, अरे सामान तो पूरा लेकर जाओ। उनको टीम इंडिया के फैन कहते हो और भूल गए, इंडिया पाकिस्तान के मैच के दिन स्पेशल ऑफर होता है।
Women in Global create history, as history is not only historic but her story as well. Watch ICC Women's T20 World Cup India versus Pakistan 6 October.
Getting excited by the K Rasa Legends League 2024. Just bringing to a close the strategic timeout. So you always wonder what's been said during those 2.5 minutes. But for Smith, I think it would be, I think I'm just going to carry on in the way I've been playing just before the timeout because it's going quite well. But we do quite often see wickets. And that's turned, yeah. It's just that little break in concentration, isn't there, after you have a timeout?
Yeah, and also the cricket balls now 7 overs old, so you probably get a little more purchase from the surface as well.
Just keeps it back in his crease and brings Ojal back on strike. A man who's desperate to try and pick up some runs now. Opened in the previous game they played, and this time coming in at 3. So the Dream 11 Fantasy Leaderboard sitting up the top. Manan Sharma, we saw him take the best figures ever in LLC history. 6 for 17. It's no wonder he's up the top there. Pick up a bag of points for that one. Tries to come the crowd down the pitch, falls over, almost knocked back in his crease, getting himself in a bit of a twist.
Well, thanks to that pause in the action, wait for the batsman to make a move and then just correcting his length and line as well.
Yeah, not timed that one. Gonna have to be quick here. Well, the direct hit, but he sort of paused as he went to make the throw, but looks like the umpire wants to have a look at it.
Well, don't forget it was Parthiv Patel who's normally behind the stumps. He's probably looking at his shoulder and saying if he's got any pain in the shoulder, there you go. I'll tell you what, at least he got the ball on the stumps as well. His direct hit sometimes can be really close, but Naman Ojha is dragging back into the popping crease. Makes it home safely. But those are just been looking to try and get that ball to turn. Nothing in the slot, most of all. And when the keeper sits down, watch his right arm, Dinesh Karthik. That's the line that you need to be bowling.
This has been quite some spell, this from Razak, and I think if you're an India Capitals player or fan, you'd be quite pleased to see the back of him going well down. He's got one more delivery to come. Just 6 runs he's gone for and picked up that wicket. That closes out Razak's overs, the most economical spell ever in LLC history. Gone for just 6 runs, so 8 overs gone. India Capitals 41 for 1. So look at those figures for Razak, the most economical spell in LLC history. Previously, it was Harvard back in season 2, and he went for 10 runs in that. But 21 dots bowled by Razak today, and they just couldn't get him away. They'll be happy to have seen the end of him, because they have to sort of target the other end. And struggling.
आप सभी वॉच करते रहो, मैं आप सभी का मैसेज पढ़ रहा हूँ। जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग आप लोग मैच देखें और लाइक करें, शेयर करें और सब्सक्राइब करें।
You can just sense a wicket coming, Joshi. Look at that one. Once the ball starts gripping and starts turning from within the stumps, that one ball is enough for the batsman to create doubts that every single delivery is going to be spinning like that or turning like that. The options wait on the back foot and try and get enough dot balls.
Well, this time he gives it a bit of power and it's going to be cut off. But he's trying to inject something in Aroja because he's 4 from 12 now. Whereas
आप सभी मैच देखते रहे मैं और मैसेज करें, कमेंट्स करें, लाइक करें और जितने से ज़्यादा हो सके सब्सक्राइब करें। मैं सबका आंसर दूंगा बाद में। आप सभी
I want to get your hand in the way of that one if you're a bowler. That was just delightful. But just being kept quiet again here by maybe the spinners on, well, we've seen spin dominate in this tournament so far, and fresh pitch again today, but still they're in the game.
All the spinners are bowled really well, keeping things tight.
Nice, man. Nice.
And it's just that length every single time as a spinner that you want to be hitting. Because once the batsman is looking to play on the front foot, you want the ball to pitch so far away that it ends up about knee height.
And Smith moves into the 30s, and that's just what they needed.
They got the opportunity to get onto that back foot as well, slightly quicker through the air as well. Nice to go towards the extra cover. Now change in field. Sweeper cover has been moved really straight, and you got Young off as well.
Well, one to close out the over. So still a relatively economical one. The 6 runs coming from it. 9 overs gone. India Capitals 47 for 1. Just the 47 on the board, but, well, look at that beautiful city. We got to go out exploring a bit yesterday. Beautiful city of Jodhpur. And it's amazing to have cricket back here, and the fans are still rolling in. Maybe they're down on that highway there, getting themselves in to want to come and watch this cricket. But at the moment, it is the bowlers' game. The spinners are ruling the roost. 47 for 1 India Capitals. Remember, they won the toss and Captain Ian Bell said, yep, we're going to have a bat, please. New pitch, fresh pitch today. And De Silva, well, he's been impressive in this tournament so far. Took the caps already today, so... Now he just wants to try and get the squeeze on these two. They'd love to see the back of Smith because Ojar isn't really going anywhere any speed at the moment.
Naman normally plays spin really well. He actually uses his feet. The change in field for Naman Ojar. The extra cover area is wide open for that chip shot with the spin.
Well, that's turned. He moved early and then sort of moved away from him in the end. He's trying to manufacture something.
Two different styles of batting. Dwayne Smith likes to hang on the back foot. Naman Ojar predominantly you see himself get committed onto that front foot early on, and if it spins then he just gets stuck even to try and move the ball, push the ball in the gaps because he's already committed on that front foot.
And he's pierced that gap magnificently, and that is the first boundary off the bat of Ojar, and it brings up the 50 for the Capitals. It feels like it's taken a long time. We're in the 10th over here, and the 52 for 1.
Release shot. Certainly going to release some shot pressure from Naman Ojar as well. He's looking for an opportunity to get that boundary. Here's the gap, nice and easy.
Well, the spin has been incredible in this match in the K-Rasa Legends League. And De Silva, one more to come in this over. Just 5 off it so far. Well, he tries to swing big, and DK holds the ball up. And the umpire says, all right, DK, let's have a look at it.
Well, DK is never going to miss that sort of opportunity as well. Right pair of hands up. Turn and bounce on the offer. Ball difficult. Nice grip. Pressed up. Check on that. As well. Now, this is, foot was in the crease, but it was in the air as well.
I agree with you there. It looks like there is air between that big toe. He just wishes his feet were 2 sizes bigger, perhaps. Get his clown shoes on, but really quick work by DK behind the stumps. But it appears the TV umpire doesn't agree with us, so not out. He survives. 10 overs gone. Capitals 52 for 1.
जितने लोग मैच देख रहे हैं आप सभी से निवेदन है लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, शेयर करें। मैं हर दिन आप लोगों को कमेंट बॉक्स में बताएं जिस मैच का लाइव देखना है मैं उसको लाइव दिखाऊंगा।
By spin today, isn't it? Feel Dwayne Smith just showing some signs. New batter for the Capitals, and for a left-right combo. Wonderful 60 in the previous game. Reverse sweep straight away. He did this actually in the first game as well that they played. He nailed that one for 4. This time he misses out.
It's a personal policy he's got, you know. Confidence starts. Hit it for 4 this time. Seems a lot tougher out there in the middle, and he's going to have to adapt. You're having a look. Him outside the line.
Quick delivery. Skids on. I think this is a good move though. Putting Dunk in at number 4. Left hand there with the ball spinning in. Left arm spinning Negi. Come up with a quick single. Manoja responding well. And how does Namanoja play this, John? 9 off 18. He's just fighting his technique at the moment.
It's tough because you think he's been in his conditions for his whole life, really, and playing good spin throughout and come against Negi as well in his career. So just finding a way to also, if you can't hit boundaries, at least be able to rotate strike. And they haven't been able to do that either.
That's beating the man. It's going to run away. The knock over 4, maybe 2. No. Well fielded out on the boundary there. So Negi picks up a wicket. 56 for 2.
जितने भी लोग लाइव मैच देख रहे हैं कृपया लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और लोगों को शेयर करें और जोड़ें इस चैनल को। मैं पूरे मैच को दिखाऊंगा लाइव आप सभी लोगों को।
It's not been an easy start for the Capitals. They go at 9 and over from here. They can get up to 137. It says they might take that. At this point, they can go at 11, 155. So I would suggest that might be tough to get. New bowler. Galia coming onto bowls. More spin. Might not see much more seam. Just 2 seamers so far. 3 overs of seam. That might be it. That was the formula that worked for the Southern Superstars a couple of days ago.
Under the pump since he's been getting out there, doesn't rotate it, doesn't hit boundaries, and now hits his second. Maximum slog sweep, no attempt at keeping it down. Needs to play a little bit of catch up now with his innings. He's got to
नमनोजा ने छक्का मारा है।
pay the faith and catch up and improve that strike rate.
कृपया कमेंट।
Brilliant work from the Superstars. They've been brilliant out there with their spinners, really controlling the pace and the tempo on this.
Capital 62 for 3. In need of some medicine. So here comes the nurse, Ashley. Good start. He's off the mark straight away. Change to the batsman order possibly here. Ian Bell, the captain's just sliding down the greasy bowl.
Well, there's, his high scoring, his tournament history. He's well respected and admired for his massive hitting and also his off spinners, which I'm sure we're going to see a bit later on this evening. That's what I went with my Dream 11 lineup. I went with a heavy spin contingent, and I'm still backing that. I think that's the way of the evening to come.
It's tossed up more. Let's have a look there. The reason why Ashley Nurse is at the crease. Big turn through the game. Ugly in the end from Namanoja. I think he wasn't sure whether to go through the offside or go through the leg side. In the end, he didn't either. It's a shame because after that slog sweep for 6 rather, he would have felt his confidence go up. Maybe too much. Look at that turn. Batting side here, you've got to assess. Maybe not a good idea to aim too high here.
Big stroke, the catch in the deep. The end of Smith.
Karia with the catch, Karia with the wicket this over. Big turn, is a question asked, but surely that's done too much. 64 for 3. Negi on for his third over. What do you reckon, John? 7 and over from here, 120, is it? That going to be too little? If you aim too high, the problem is you might get skizzled for less than that.
Just seen a lot of that happening. Last over, they're sticking in the pitch, turning into Nurse's thigh pads, and now this time left arm Negi turning it into a thigh pad. Just slow, gripping into the wicket, and now these experienced players have to find a way to deal with the spin.
Oh, that is a really good connection. Straight to the man on the boundary. He drops it. That went like a tracer bullet, but it went straight to it. Maybe a slightly awkward height in the end. Whether you go reverse cut or hands up, spin spilled. That would have been a big wicket.
That was the big release shot. You've been talking about how are they going to score? How are they going to put pressure back on the spinners? The big shot came out and he's put it down. So that's hugely disappointing. The superstars, they built the pressure. Negi down the leg side, flat sweep as you mentioned, went really head high the whole way almost. And it just chest high, and his hands went between, indecisive in how he wanted to take that.
Substitute fielder Robin Bish comes on, not making the kind of impact he would have liked there. Maybe better off going reverse cut. It was quite high to have the hands pointing down. Up and over, that's a good shot, but there is protection out. Sweeping on the cover boundary. And Duck will be a relieved man. That would have been a real burgle of a wicket. It wasn't a great delivery pushed down the leg side. And this is the matchup that the Capitals would like. They want Ben Duck to be on strike to Pavan Negi. Much easier for him than for Nurse.
Karia thought he tried to deceive him with a bit of loop, and it looped onto the side screen. And got great positioning. Moved around the crease so well done, sweeping inside out, and this time straight. Mr. 360 this evening. A couple of hours later.
Just looks a man in form, doesn't he, Ben Dunk? Even that shot there, he just rocks back, just punches the ball straight out in the middle of the bat. He's going at a strike rate of 200 already. I mean, he had the 2 lives, of course, but the first one he absolutely nailed. Most things hitting the middle of his bat at the moment. The thing is, they do have some more power to come as well. 91 for 3.
जितने भी लोग मैच को लाइव देख रहे हैं, कृपया सब्सक्राइब करें चैनल को, लाइक करें और शेयर करें। अधिक से अधिक लोग इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। मैं पूरा मैच लाइव दिखाऊंगा। प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करें।
Between Duck and Nurse is building. 29 off just 16. 6 overs left. It's just changed the complexion of this innings slightly the last few overs. 2 big chances missed by Southern superstars. Could be very big moments in the game. PK still smiling, still has confidence in his bowlers. He's gone back to seam here. It's going to be Bhatti, second over. First went for 11.
towards the Capitals here now. Superstars are going to be weary now, but they hang in there, and there's a bit of fight, a bit of a fist pump from Nurse. He knows the momentum shift has begun.
This is a nice cameo here as well, just getting Ben Dunk on strike. As you could argue, Dunk is one of the 4 players at the moment. Brilliant innings of 60 in the first game. Crucial too, because it was a 1-run win against Hyderabad. And boy, did he time the ball well. He pulled fantastically. He's got an excellent cover drive and a big smile as well. Lovely smile, Ben Dunk. Slower ball, and that was well played. I wasn't sure whether Dunk was expecting that. Gripped as well.
It's a brilliant slow delivery, and he's showing his partner back of the hand and actually turned back in towards the left-hander. That was a really well executed slow ball by Butty. And he's going to have to stick to his guns here. The crowd loving the fight back here. Showing down the Capitals. The ball sailing into the stands. I hope they're ready.
Goes Yorker. Yeah, the crowd is building. That's what's happened here every game. Just as it's got later on in the night, the crowd has steadily built. By the end, there are quite a few in as well. Every game, expect a few more to be in for the second innings. I'm sure a lot of them will come to see DK bat. He's going to go Ashley Nurse. No one on the boundary behind, square on the offside. Slow ball again. So the seam bowler's on, but he's orange spin effectively.
Coming in for that boundary for his delivery. There was a bit of pace on that, and since he struck early in the over, he's taken all the pace off, and now batsman able to adjust. And Dunk has seen it though. Is he possibly going to wait for another slower ball here? And he's very, very aware of the field set. Finally got the third man up and dropped, so there's a good chance it's going to be pace off once again.
Not a bad end to the over after being hit for 4 first delivery, but a momentum change here. 5 overs to go. It is 99th.
जितने भी लोग मैच को लाइव देख रहे हैं, आप सभी से निवेदन है इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें और शेयर करें। अधिक से अधिक लोग सब्सक्राइब करें और लाइक करें। मैं पूरा मैच आप लोगों को दिखाऊंगा। सेकेंड इनिंग भी पूरा लाइव रहेगा।
Ducks come out the bat after the 12th over. Things have changed. Things have moved really quickly. 28 of just 15 deliveries. A lot of intent shown by Ben Dunk. That's this time. Moving the ball against the spin. And once again, drop opportunity. Bharti Patel used to being having gloves on. As a welcome, Abhishek Chandrapur. That's his third catch for Ben Dunk. It's one of the Zays. They could have put a lottery ticket rather than batting. Third drop doesn't happen very often. Played cricket for a long time. Yeah, you won't get days where you get dropped 3 times. As well as Ben Dunk really dangerously, also finding the boundary. They've taken a bit of risk. A lot of times that has paid off again. That ball was very wide outside the off stump. He dragged it off the length, played it nicely. Martin Gupta just got a back bounce on that occasion. Deliveries, that's the key. At the pace they've got that partnership going. Just outstanding. Where everyone else has struggled on the surface, these two with a bit of luck has changed it completely for the India Capitals. You had a 120 ball format. You give any batsman 3 opportunities, they're going to make you hurt. change of angle. Jason Kaya. Yeah, but the important thing is, even if you're looking to turn the ball from the middle and leg stump, that short sweep will come into effect for Ashley Nurse. It's if you can get that ball to just straight it, just like the previous delivery from that angle, when you're forcing the right-hand batsman to go against the angle. And Ben Dunn, if he's going wrong this time, that reverse sweep comes into play, which becomes quite handy for him. Inside edge will take that single as well. This has been a good over as well for the India Capitals. 20 runs coming from that 16th over. That's the applause from
अभी 2.5 मिनट का ब्रेक हुआ है। आप लोग लाइव में बने रहे, मैच पूरा दिखाया जाएगा।
इस खेल में हर टीम के पास है
अभी 2.5 मिनट का ब्रेक हुआ है, आप सब बने रहे, लाइव पूरा दिखाया जाएगा। जितने लोग लाइव जुड़े हैं सभी लोग कृपया चैनल को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, शेयर करें। मैं पूरा मैच दिखाऊंगा, सेकंड इनिंग भी आप सभी लोगों को लाइव दिखाऊंगा। जितने लोग जुड़े हैं कृपया सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। मैं पूरा मैच लाइव दिखाऊंगा आप लोगों को।
Really important now from an Indian point of view. Test match cricket has been. League cricket का असली जज्बा Legends League Cricket Season 3 20th September से live on Star Sports Network.
उड़ा देते हैं ना साली जेल की दीवारें।
अभी मुझे डिस्टर्ब मत करना, मैच देखना है। हमारी विमेन इन ब्लू जब देश के लिए खड़ी होती है ना, आई फील समथिंग रियली स्पेशल। क्योंकि ये जिगरे वाली बस कुछ ठान लेना तो दुनिया जीतना भी मुश्किल है। जब पूरा देश खड़ा रहेगा देश के लिए, तो हमें कौन रोक सकता है?
Is gone to 57 from just 29. On the surface, what some of the other batsmen say, Fowler and Oja, they found the ball turning, they found it tough to get runs, but Easton have coupled a lot of intent on that intent. Has put a lot of pressure on all the spin bowlers as well. They just get out of that strategic timeout. So that's 27 over of just 14. With the spin against the Australians, such good. Standing quite deep in the crease as well. Was expecting a Yorker. That was flat and hard over long on for a 6. The second 6 for a third 6 for Ben Dunn. 5 sixes between these two, and the partnership of 63 of just 30. I just get that sense that on a surface like this, pace off is a better option for him. Yeah, Surendra Lakman, he's need to find a better delivery to come back. Back-to-back sixes. This is just outstanding from these two. Look at the partnership. 69 runs of just 31 deliveries. India will be looking to try and convert that 1 into 2. You have to be happy with just the one. Ashley Nurse will take strike, but have a look at Ben Dunn so far. He was drawn for 3 occasions, but using the angle nicely, Ashley Nurse. It also just shows that if you apply yourself as a batter, doesn't matter what sort of surface it is, you can always get value for your shots. Again, lovely footwork, again drifting towards the paths. It's been a very, very ordinary over from Surendra Lakman. 2 sixes and a 4, 17 already. first four. Just the angle when the ball gripping on that surface. Only just going down the leg side with that sort of angle. Whereas how many times can you hit the length just like that on that occasion? That's a much better delivery on that surface. I think a lot of times keeping things simple is a better option than trying too many things. What we saw in this over, first ball he tried a Yorker with a knee-high foot toss. Second delivery was a short delivery. Wanted to go a slow ball bouncer, didn't really work. And then he kept things simple on that length. Wasn't easy for the batter. With the angle, but deep in the gate there, Martin Guptill will not make a mistake this time around. Finally, that partnership of 75 has been broken. Big wicket for the Southern Superstars. Yeah, he was lucky once, lucky twice, lucky even third time. Not on that occasion. Straight down the throat. Martin Guptill, second pair of hands, bucket hands for him. Yes, Bender was hoping he'd get another opportunity. But still a very good knock. 43 of 21, striking at 204, 137 for 4 in the captains.
जितने भी लोग लाइव देख रहे हैं इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें और शेयर करें। जितने लोग सब्सक्राइब करेंगे उतना बेहतर रहेगा। मैं पूरे मैच को लाइव दिखाऊंगा, दूसरे इनिंग को भी लाइव दिखाऊंगा मैं।
It's gonna be Ben Dunn's day. I don't think he's gonna get out tonight. You can try whatever you want, but you have to see where it was hitting, where was the landing. We just have to see. It's very close. Very, very close. But is it his day again? Look at Dinesh Karthik's reaction. Any part of that foot has to lay the public grease, and then you can slide it across. But have a look at that. Dinesh Karthik's smile. Can't believe it. Look at all the feelers. They're saying, whatever you try, you're not getting out tonight. Ben Duck. If the catch has been taken, the bowler will end up. Yeah, but have a look at that foot now. To beat that, really, really close, but there's the heel. Does it happen? Touching Eddie Park behind the public grid. That Duck, I want to know what you had for breakfast and lunch. He must be thinking, why am I having all the luck in the Legends League? Not when I was playing professional competitive cricket. This is competitive enough, but still, free hit, and on top of that, he gets the free hit as well. What a day he is having, Ben Duck. He'll remember this day for a very long time. But not the Southern Superstar, Dinesh Karthik. He cannot believe this. Free hit for that ball again. Another free hit. I think batters around the world at the moment, they're just thinking one thing, I just want to be Ben Duck. Oh, that's a big no ball. The previous one was marginal, but here is clearly overstepping. Another free hit, 47 for Ben Duck of 22. Another free hit in the block hole. Keep strike Ben Duck, but what an eventful over this has been. But it's wrong luck, but
It's 143 for 3.
जितने लोग लाइव देख रहे हैं कृपया चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें और शेयर करें। मैं पूरा मैच आप लोगों को दिखाऊंगा, दूसरी पारी भी दिखाऊंगा, इसीलिए सभी से निवेदन है कृपया सब्सक्राइब करें चैनल को।
Just 37, achieving momentum so far in the game in favour of the Delhi Capitals. A couple of opportunities went at bagging when Ben Duck was on strike. He was caught deep by Martin Guptill, and there was declared a no ball. Goes to fourth, then declared another no ball. Ben Duck has all the luck in the game so far. Chips it to sweep a cover. Martin Guptill moves on to 49 of just 24 deliveries by Duck.
And also Dinesh Karthik knows that it's going to be a difficult chase because they got 144 in the previous match and they were able to contain the opposition. So he knows that every run is going to be so crucial, and still they've got 17 more deliveries left, and the way these two have battled in the last 5 overs, 170, 180 is very much possible, and that's going to be a tough chase for the superstars.
Well, the field set, either it's the football or the slow ball. Or Ben Duck even tonight.
Even though he was very lucky, but still, the array of shots, just showing his class all over again. He got a 60 in the previous.
The wide Yorker working from Subodh Bhatti. These are valuable runs on the surface. We've still got 13 deliveries left in the innings. Wickets in hand. Minimum. We're looking to add on 20 more runs. And when you come up chasing Dinesh Karthik on side, you'll have to capitalize that power play, new ball, hard ball, 36 deliveries in the power play. Important.
Yeah, Dinesh might have thought that I wish I had another over from Razak, or I kept one over for Razak to bowl at the back end. Still a couple of overs left for spinners, but it's been difficult for him.
Just 1 to run off 12 runs from the 18th over.
जितने लोग इस चैनल को लाइव देख रहे हैं कृपया लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें। जितने से ज़्यादा आप सब्सक्राइब करेंगे मैं सेकेंड इनिंग को भी पूरा दिखाऊंगा, तो आप सभी लोग इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।
Again, that's one thing which has been consistent. Big crowd for these games. And look at that, they're having an absolute ball out there. We saw some unbelievable dance moves earlier.
Even some of your moves, Abhishek.
I don't know, I have that many moves.
Finally goes to spin. The cricket bowlers on that surface were not able to find or execute their plans. No options. Dinesh Karthik to go back to spin.
It's a big call with the shorter side. Ashwin Nas, he looked to launch one very soon.
Yep, wide. And it's just that the last couple of overs, the kind of momentum that the India Capitals have got thanks to Ben Duck, Ashton Nurse, any bowler in this situation would feel the heat, especially when you're coming out to bowl the 19th over. Jesse Karia, when he bowled it to Ben Duck, just keep to try and turn that cricket ball.
It's a big ask. task for any bowler, especially a spinner, to bowl the 19th. And now you know the field is being set for reverse sweep. He got the deep cover very, very straight towards point. Yeah, over cover is also an option here for big.
Want that confirmation, but to me, just get that sense that that ball did go out there and bounce on the boundary rope advertising. But once again, Ben Dunn finds, you can see, middle of that confirmation. Yep, 6 more.
Yeah, what Jason needs to do, he needs to bowl a bit slow. You know, in the 19th over, you always want to go slightly quicker, rush him a little bit on the path, but he's need to go a bit slower here.
Didn't time cricket ball on that occasion as well. Just got a feeling the way he's been striking the cricket ball, maybe a little bit of tiredness creeping in as well.
It's pretty hot out here in Jodhpur. Though it's an evening game, you still feel the humidity. But here is the opportunity now for Naz.
In the block hole, now what does Jason Karia do? They'll probably ask him to go over the wicket, go from wide of the crease, outside the roster, look to turn the ball to try and get him away from the arc of Ben Dunn. Have a look at that partnership. 104 of just 48 deliveries. With that angle, pitched outside leg stump. 10 runs from that 19th over, 167 for 4.
जितने भी लोग लाइव देख रहे हैं कृपया चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। मैं दूसरा इनिंग भी दिखाऊंगा। अंतिम ओवर बचा है, इसके बाद 15 मिनट का ब्रेक होगा, उसके बाद मैं सेकेंड इनिंग भी लाइव दिखाऊंगा। इसीलिए आप सभी लोग सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि नोटिफिकेशन जाएगा सेकेंड इनिंग का, तभी आप सभी लोग सेकेंड इनिंग पूरी तरह से देख पाएंगे।
Partnership Smith and Moja 40 of 38, nearly a run ball, but so far probably changing partnership 104 in really quick time between Ben Dunn and Ashton Nurse. And here comes out Colin de Grandhomme. More than 4,000 runs with a really healthy strike rate of 155.6. Had a good outing in the first game, is 130 odd runs of just 12 deliveries. Tony, 2 right-handers at the crease, and you get the left arm spin at the ball the 20th.
He's scored really well. Just 22 of his 3.1 overs, got a wicket as well. Again, the spin will be hard for the batter.
I guess Colin de Grandhomme doing the right thing, giving strike to Ashley Nurse because he spent enough time out there. Colin de Grandhomme is at the crease because Ben Dunn got one of those deliveries that really didn't bounce. But what an innings, and of course gets applauded for that innings from the captain, the dugout. On a surface it was tough to bat on. We've seen deliveries like that, and on a surface like that, to get a partnership of more than 100, really well played. Ben Dunn and Ashton Nurse.
And that partnership really took them to that score. What an over again. So far, just a couple of runs of his first 4. Negi knows these conditions so very well. Yeah, however much we talk about that partnership, won't be enough to get 100-run partnership on that pitch.
कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक क्यों आएगा भाई? 2 डॉट तक कैसे कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक आएगा?
Combination Abhishek really key. You got 3 left-arm spinners in the ranks, and also Jason Karia, who takes the ball away from the left-hander. He acted really well against
balance, and that's why the left and right combination is being key in the surface jumper. I don't know your thought, but I think they are 20 runs over par here on the surface.
सेकेंड इनिंग फर्स्ट इनिंग खत्म हो गया है। जितने लोग हैं सब्सक्राइब कर ले, तभी सेकेंड इनिंग लाइव का नोटिफिकेशन मिलेगा। मैं लाइव को अभी समाप्त कर रहा हूँ, फिर 15 मिनट का ब्रेक है, उसके बाद मैं लाइव जुड़ूंगा। तथा सभी लोग सब्सक्राइब करें। मैं लाइव को समाप्त कर रहा हूँ।